Hello, Virgo. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm going to do a quick love message reading for you all. Virgos, I missed you. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and any other major placement in which you may have Virgo in your chart. I'm going to do a love reading, loves, because something's telling me we need to get a love reading out. If I have time and my camera has charge, I'm going to do an energy read because I need it, y'all need it, I can feel it. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be looking at how your person's feeling towards you, how you're feeling towards your person, and the mutual energy between you both. This will not resonate with all Virgos out there. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it is not your story, it is simply not your story. Please, please, please do not force it. Virgo, I'm going to be using my Santa Muerte deck. For some reason, they want me to use this one. I'm not sure why. Let's see. I hope everyone is doing well and survived Scorpio season with grace and ease. Welcome Sagittarius season. Let's go ahead and get started. Ooh. Okay, y'all know that this is not my energy read, so this one will not be like the full hour. It might be much, much shorter, but we'll see. Y'all know I go off and ramble, so we'll see what's going on. Virgos, I'm going to read this as you. I'm going to read this as your person. Roles can always be reversed. Go ahead and flip it as need be, as everybody's situation will be different. This will be the mutual, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Virgo, I'm going to read your person first. Actually, no, they're telling me to read you. Ooh, okay, I feel better. They're telling me to read you, Virgo. You have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Underneath the deck, you have the Two of Wands. Some of y'all are going to be faced with a decision or a decision between two people. I'm telling you that right now. I see it. I feel it. Your person, I think, can feel it as well. Okay. With the Six of Wands here, Virgo, you're getting attention. You're definitely getting a lot of attention. Some of you have come up on some luck. Some of you have come into some victory, some recognition. A lot of people have their eye on you at the moment. Virgo, it seemed like to me, this card, if you look, you see how it's kind of grown, and after everything has been blown away, you still find a way to manage and win over the situation, right? I just heard empower. You've empowered yourself. It's something that happened that you've overcome, and it's very empowering to you. The Six of Wands talks about being in victory and having recognition. I think, Virgo, a lot of people are looking at you like, wow, Virgo really overcomes some real big obstacles. And I think that a lot of people are kind of taking note of this. They're kind of realizing, hey, Virgo is a fighter. Virgo is coming out on top. And that's what this card represents. Let's see what I see. Virgo, there's something that's been planted that has come into growth. It could be you. It could be your thoughts or your manifestations. Remember, we're still somewhat in eclipse energy, right? We're still feeling like the little after effects. You've released a lot of things. You've definitely released a lot of things. You see how everything is just kind of blowing in the wind, and what was meant to stay for you has stayed. And it's going to grow big and tall and just move forward with growth, right? I think Virgo, I think that you do this on your own. You know what I mean? With no person. Like, you don't look for assistance from your person. At least for the most of you. The majority of you don't. There's something significant about a music box. Like, one of those old ones that you spin and it starts playing music. There's something significant about that. It's kind of like you just keep, regardless of what tune it's playing, you know what I mean? The tune of your life, whatever, regardless what tune you're playing, you continue to spin that music box. Some of you have found your voice, is what I'm getting. Some of you have found a voice. I think that you've done so much on your own, Virgo, and without your person. And honestly, I think that that person feels a little bit neglected, if I'm being honest. Okay, with that Knight of Swords here, you see, like the Knight of Swords is someone who's anxious and eager and passionate and coming quick. And with this Knight of Swords here, look at this picture, loves. Look at this picture. It's like this person wants to come help, wants to come assist, wants to be a part of your success, a part of your victory. And I think that you kind of maybe shun this person away, maybe intentionally, but maybe not intentionally. You know what I mean? Maybe subconsciously. You kind of give off the vibe like, don't help me. I don't need you. I don't want you. I don't need anybody, you know? And Virgos, I know some of y'all don't realize sometimes when you do that. Some of y'all do. I'm guilty, so no, don't take offense to anything I say. But it's almost like this person kind of feels a little bit stupid. If I'm being honest, this person feels a little bit stupid sometimes. Like they're like, oh, I should have not just said anything. All this time I was trying to help. I should have just kept my mouth shut. Almost like, oh, I should have just swallowed the sword whole rather than speaking it. I don't feel like your person feels like they're on your level, Virgo, if I'm being honest. This person feels like you have a lot going on, a lot of big things going on. Remember, a lot of big things going on that you've done yourself. And this person feels like, well, I have nothing to offer. Like my horse doesn't even have the hair. You know what I mean? Like there's something weird. Like I have nothing to bring. And when I try to verbally help, I might as well swallow the sword, because it's not helpful to Virgo. This person feels very, very neglected or something like that. Ooh, there's something like about okay, Virgo, your person thinks that you're building and you're growing, but that you're going to leave them outside the door or outside the gate, right? Like they're only going to be able to view you through the window or something, or through the glass or something like that. This person's desperately trying to grow with you, and they feel like you don't want them to. With that 8 of Wands, ooh, loves, that's like a fast forward movement. That's fast forward communication. There's something that's, look at your seeds that you have planted, they're getting ready to skyrocket. Remember I said they're growing tall and power, like there's something powerful coming with the plants and the seeds that you've already planted, and it's going to take you places. Wherever you're envisioning these things to take you, they're going to take you. However, this person over here, your person that you're dealing with, is like, wait, you're going so fast. Where do I fit in? Am I going along for the ride? This person, it's almost like if they feel like you don't, like you're building a life for yourself, and they're not included. With that Ace of Wands in reverse, right? This person feels like, I'm not going to be there to relish in this. I'm not going to be there to how do I say? I'm not going to be a part of Virgo's success, is what this person's thinking. Virgo is building for themselves. Look at the Ace of Wands in reverse means no new beginning, no motivation, no new like fire under you, right? No new chapters. This person feels like as soon as things take off for you, Virgo, they're not going to be included nor invited along for the ride. Look at the color scheme. Look at red, red, red. Doesn't that mean like fire? Like that to me means like fire, fire, fire. Like just boom, like I feel like it's just a fiery passion waiting to come up. Whereas your person has a totally different color scheme. Totally different. Look, it doesn't fit into your puzzle. Over here in your person's energy though, Virgo, they have the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. Now look at Virgo. If you can see this color scheme, like your person here, it's like white and yellow, right? Look at green and yellow, white and yellow, green and yellow. Whereas you here, the Queen of Wands in reverse, you are red, 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 red. It's like you're trying to mix two different colors that don't mix. You know what I mean? And at least that's how your person feels, right? Like they just don't feel like they have a place in your life. With the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, remember, this is your person. If this is you, Virgo, go ahead and just flip the roles. But with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like your person, Virgos, y'all have been putting in work for something. Some of y'all have been really working out, really, losing weight, really putting in time, money, and effort into your work, into your accomplishments. This person feels like you're putting in so much work that they're just left on the back burner, right? The Seven of Pentacles means upping your money, upping your time, upping your energy, spending your time and energy on things that you find important. And it's like, it's like with your person, they feel like, okay, for some of y'all, it's contracts. It's like, okay, Virgo got another contract. There you go. Virgo got another contract. There you go. And I feel like they feel left out, like on the back burner, right? On the outside. Didn't I say they feel like you're going to leave them looking inside the window? And it's almost like if they're like, okay, another day that Virgo doesn't pay attention, or another day that Virgo doesn't have time, or another day that Virgo is busy, something like that. You know what I mean? They're thinking that your energy, time, and effort is being put elsewhere rather than into the connection that they're trying to, I guess, keep alive or be a part of or maintain. If there's something definitely about, I think this person thinks that they're going to have to view you from an outside perspective eventually. That's why I think they're trying so hard to solidify a place in your life. With this King of Pentacles, it's like this person is really trying to put in their best, their best time, their effort, their money, maybe even gifts, things like that. They're really trying to prove that they deserve a spot in your life. And this person, I think, is driving themselves nuts in the meantime. Like, look, it looks like this person is not really taking care of themselves physically, right? Like, they're trying, but I think most of their effort is trying to impress you, trying to swoon you. Someone hasn't shaved or gotten a haircut or something. Someone's like backyard is a mess. Like there's things that are not being maintained solely because, oh, I got something crazy. There's things like that are not being maintained by your person because they're so worried that they're going to lose you very, very soon, Virgo. There's something weird here, and I think they think that you are talking to other people. With the Queen of Wands here in reverse, this tells me that they don't really think that you're attracted to them anymore, or they think that you're attracted to others, right? They think that they just think you're not into them anymore. Like they think that you're not attracted to them anymore. They think you're attracted to everyone but them. And it may not be that you're giving signs or anything like that, Virgo, but it's because they're feeling neglected. That's what this is. They're feeling neglected, and the harder they try, I think the more damage it may be doing to themselves, right? Because you're busy. I think honestly, Virgo, like you're just kind of busy. You're not even focusing on that, if I'm being honest. We have the Five of Swords here after that in their energy, okay? The Five of Swords talks about, it can mean manipulation. It can mean hidden agendas or hidden motives. But it can also mean selfishness. And Virgo, I think that okay, y'all don't get mad at me. I think that they think you're being selfish, right? Like I said, you're getting new opportunities, a lot of recognition. A lot of things are coming at you, Virgo. And it's like you're just basking in it. You're milking it, right? Not so much milking it, but you're enjoying it. You feel like you're finally getting what you deserve, the recognition. I almost said fame. I almost said fame, loves. And it's like this person is just kind of behind you, trailing you, right? So for some of you, you feel like this person is just riding your coattails. And for some of y'all, that is the case. I will be honest. This person wants to just kind of follow you wherever you go. But for others of you, this person really does care. And this person, I think, thinks that you're not thinking about the connection as a whole. You're only thinking about what's going to come for yourself, Virgo. And that's not me saying that. That's this person. Okay, in the mutual energy, Virgo, you have the Strength and you also have the Ace of Swords. You both have like a weird thing right now. Like you all right, Virgo, with the Strength. Okay, let me see. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with, there's a whole lot of Pentacles and Wands. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with, did I say Pentacles? There's a lot of Wands and there's a lot of Swords, but the Strength card is the Leo card, so definitely a Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it doesn't have to be those signs, but definitely I'm getting a lot of fire and a lot of air. But with the mutual energy as the Strength, Virgo, I think, okay, I think your person wants you to kind of tone things down. Like, the Strength card can also mean holding back. This person, I think, feels like they don't want others to see your, what you have going on. You know what I mean? They don't really want, like, it's almost like they're trying to hide you from other people so no one can steal you. But at the same time, Virgos, you can't really be held back either because you have so much motivation and so much things going on. But this is the mutual energy, so both of you feel like this, right? So I think, Virgo, I think like you feel like this person is trying to hold you back, or the things that this person does, I think you feel like this person's trying to stop you or to sway your motivation a little bit. It's like, I don't know. Virgo, I'm getting you're focused on your goals right now, and this person is focused on the relationship or the connection. And you're feeling held back, and this person feels like they're being left behind. All right, I think there needs to be some communication because right here, underneath that in the mutual energy, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This means there's a lack of clarity, there's a lack of communication, there's a lack of confirmations. Someone here is so blinded in love, like so blinded in and smitten with, I almost said like fatal attraction. Like someone here is too in love while the other person, it's not really their focus at the moment. You know what I mean? Look at, but it's yellow. Remember the color scheme's yellow. You see, things have just gotten so messy. Look at the vines that have been tangled up within the sword. There needs to be clear, honest communication between the two of you because, at least if this is resonating, there needs to be some honest communication and clear as far as expectations because, Virgo, you feel like you're being, like someone's trying to hold you back. And I do see there could be some resentment coming in. With the Two of Wands under the deck, remember what you don't see coming, what you don't expect, there's going to be a choice. There's going to have to be a choice here. So someone feels, I think honestly, you both feel two different ways, right? Like I think some of y'all feel like this is not working out. And on the other hand, the both of you feel like, well, it's not working out because there's things going on. It's kind of like back and forth on how you feel. But no, look at how the band, look at, I don't know if y'all can see, like there's teeth you can see, like you can see the teeth through the bandana covering the mouth. You both want to speak up, but no one has done so. There's something about long, dark hair. Long, dark hair, like someone hides their face. Someone hides their face with their hair or something like that. There's something, oh, it's a fine line, like a hair thin line between what you want to do at the moment. I'm getting strongly like it turns it turns very quick from love to hate or from hate to love. You know what I mean? It's a thin hairline. Someone has a hairline fracture somewhere, possibly on their nose, or someone just got work, like plastic surgery work on their face, specifically their nose or their eyes. Or maybe even their lower jaw or their teeth. Um, that's not for everybody. Remember, don't force this, but there's something very. All right, marriage is on the mind for some of you, and I think that's what some of you are thinking. Should I go through with it or should I not? How is this going to affect my future? Will it affect anything at all? Right? Because ultimately, Virgo, you have the Nine of Wands underneath that. Ultimately, with the Nine of Wands, that means somewhat of a wounded soldier, right? Somewhat of being hurt in the past, but yet still standing firm and standing strong. And honestly, Virgo, I feel like you don't want to hurt not only yourself but your future, and that's why you're so on the fence of, should I completely let my guard down or should I completely remove this and focus on my goals because I got stuff to do. Because underneath that you have the Queen of Swords. This means that you are a fighter, you are strong regardless of gender, right? Male or female. You have that choice on your shoulders, right? You're like swaying back and forth, Virgo. So just take that into consideration, that there does need to be some clarity here. Let's get some moon messages for you. If this message is resonating, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Everything that you need to know about me, my pricing, all that good stuff, it is all in the description. Birth charts, cards, my oracle decks, all that stuff, okay? If you want to purchase a deck to see me read your deck that you purchased for the channel, and donations are always welcome, that's also in the description. Let's go ahead and get some moon messages. Moon messages for Virgo. Oh, scorned lover and bitter ex. Didn't I say somebody here feels like they're getting like the short end of the stick here? Yeah, wasted. It's almost like someone feels like they're wasting their time. Like someone feels like they're wasting their time because, I don't know, like they just don't feel like they add value in this situation, and they feel like they're wasting your time and wasting their time, and it's making them bitter or it's making you bitter, Virgo. Remember I said I saw resentment. Clarifying the mutual energy. Ooh, clarifying the mutual energy. We have freedom, we have abundance and blessings. So yes, like I said, there needs to be some clarification or some communication. I don't know if y'all heard that, but someone here in my house just coughed when I said that. It's almost like your throat chakras are closed, the both of you. Like every time you both want to like speak out and speak your mind and speak your feelings, it's like your throat chakra closes. And that's what it is. I think that abundance and blessings will come as soon as you have the freedom to express yourself and express your desires and your wants and your expectations. Do you want to continue and move forward, or just give me some time so I can do my own thing? And then, I think someone wants to be really focused on the relationship and connection, and the other wants to be like, let me get where I'm going, then we can be lovey-dovey, Let me see. Hoarder. We have hoarder. Okay, hoarder, clarifying your person. I loved you at your darkest and always. Okay, loves. With hoarder, I'm getting strongly, like I said, this person is trying to hoard your energy, right? This person doesn't want anyone else to see what you can offer because they want you to themselves. I loved you at your darkest, all right? This person is I'm getting strongly, this person is like thinking they deserve to be with you regardless, right? Always, because they've always been there from the get-go, or possibly that they have a lot of time with you, right? You guys have a past, and when things start taking off for you, Virgo, because I do see that very soon, I think that this person wants to be along for the ride, like I said, and they don't feel like you're really wanting that. Underneath the deck, we have forgiveness. Okay, so Like I said, forgiveness. I think that there needs to be some communication, which is what I think everything is trying to, say what the cards and your angels are trying to tell me. Let me get some ancestor messages for you, and then we will call it a video. I'm gonna do an energy read for y'all much later in the evening, so I'm gonna give some of y'all some time to really watch this, and then I'll post another for you. Give me some ancestor messages for my Virgos and this situation. What can you tell me about my Virgos and this situation? Ooh, there we go. Ooh, we have tune in and connect. Nonverbal communication, intuition, and messages. Yes. What did I say? Oh my God, what did I say? No matter the tune of your life, you keep cranking it out. You know what I mean? You keep getting it done. So you've been listening to the signs and the nonverbal messages. You've been connecting with your ancestors, your angels, your soul's path. However, I think that you need to take some time and really focus on physical as well. At least that's what your angels and ancestors are saying, okay? And then we have remember who you are for your person, culture, resilience, and beliefs. Someone look up the spirit animal of a bear, because that's going to be very significant. I don't know it off the top of my head, but the bear, there's something about the bear. I keep hearing oso. So that means bear in Spanish. If y'all are Hispanic, this is very, very important to this reading. If this reading is resonating with you, there's something about, for some of y'all, there is someone that's coming into your energy that's maybe a little bit more established than this person here, okay? There's something weird about the bear. Someone look up the bear spirit animal for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Leave it in the comments. I'll look it up too. But there's something significant about that. But okay, oh my gosh, there's somebody coming into your energy, Virgo, and it's not this person, it's somebody new, and this person can kind of sense it. That's why they're getting a little bit, I don't want to say overbearing, but in a sense, trying their hardest to ensure their foot is in the door with you. You know what I mean? So just keep an eye on that. This person can feel it and sense it, and they don't like it. Underneath the deck, yes, we have embrace your inner gypsy, freedom, fun, and music. Yes, so just continue living life, Virgo. Remember to focus on the positives, especially in this situation. Remember, self-care is important, especially right now in these weird times. But that is what I have for you, my lovelies. I hope this helps. I hope it resonates. I'm sending you lots of love, light, peace, clarity. May peace always surround you. I love y'all so much, and I will talk to you soon.